Hi everyone, my name is Ashley and welcome to my first project pan update. Hey all, so I'm just in my bathroom and I feel really disgusting, so I'm gonna have like an everything shower. I've just put some of this on my feet and then I've wrapped them up in plastic, and then a little bit later I'm gonna put some glycolic acid and then moisturize my feet, and then I am going to put a hair mask in my hair while I scrub my feet in the shower. And then when I get out of the shower I'm going to use these pads while I use my red light therapy panel. And something really exciting is I'm going to use the rest of this up today, which Hey guys, so as you saw last night, I just finished my cleansing oil, which I am keeping them in my cupboard. I also finished last night my Laneige lip sleeping mask, which started smelling a bit funky, but you know, I thought I'd use it up. I have really just scraped it all out. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing with my empties yet. I might just keep them until the end of the month and then throw them out. Or if you think I should keep them all for the year, let me know and then I can but yeah, I'm not a big fan of clutter. But I really do like watching people like empty all their empties for the year somewhere to see how much product they use. I think it'd be really interesting, especially since I go through quite a lot. But just in replacement for that cleansing oil, I am going to grab the Haro Haro Wonder cleansing oil. There we go. I think there's going to be one more use out of this and then I'm finished. Welcome to my bathroom. Do you know what I just realized when I was brushing my teeth? When I had a shower a few hours ago, I did my skincare but forgot my moisturizer. So I'm going to do it now. Happy Saturday. I've just got back from doing I just got back from doing our Reformer Pilates class, and after a busy 2 weeks at work, after having 2 weeks off after the Christmas period, I feel a little bit like poop and I just want to have like a mini glow up. My plan today is to dye my hair, laminate my brows, tint my brows, tint my eyelashes, and tonight I'm just gonna like have the best shower ever, moisturize my whole body, do skincare. I might do my red light therapy panel, turn that on for a bit tonight. So it's been a few hours since I dyed my hair. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to soak my feet in this softening soak. And then I'm going to smother my feet in this callus remover. And then my plan is to have a quick shower just to rinse my body, since it's very humid. And even though I've been sitting in aircon most of the day, I have gone in and out, and I just feel like a layer of sweat on me. I've just got out of the shower and I thought I'd do some skincare. I just uploaded my first video 2 days ago, and there were some questions in the comments about my first video, which was going through my inventory. And I guess there was some confusion, which I understand rewatching it a little bit, where people thought that I wanted to use up all of them products in 2026 alone, which would be insane, and I could never possibly get through all of them products in 1 year. So I just wanted to clarify that I'm definitely not going to be wasteful, and for me to use all of them products, I would probably have to pour it down the sink, and I'm not going to do that because I spent money on these products. I'm going to use them. I also want to clarify, in my first video, I didn't really explain what Project Pan was, because I assumed that if you were watching that video, you've watched multiple Project Pans before. So basically, Project Pan is using up all your products to the very last drop before you buy like a replacement. I don't think I'm going to take that approach, but what I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to use as much as I can, but if I'm running low on a staple item, I will place like a top-up order for that one. But I definitely don't think I'll be doing that for a while. So as we get to that point, like, I'll film how I'm going to do it, because I'm still trying to work it out. There were a few questions that I also thought I would go through, because I know that it's kind of insane how many products I have, especially in my skincare category. So when I ordered my skincare at the end of last year, I was kind of tracking how much product that I was going through, just to see kind of how much I would need to order to last me a year. I chose to buy my skincare in bulk. I wanted to avoid the hassle of constant ordering and getting multiple deliveries delivered to me throughout the year, especially since I think when I do order all my Korean skincare, when I order it, it says shipped from Hong Kong warehouse or shipped from Australia warehouse. And I think that when I place it and I order something from Hong Kong, it all comes from Hong Kong. Where doing it this way, I might only need like 1 or 2 orders a year. So that's why I brought so much skincare. I also want to mention that buying in bulk, I am saving money, which, you know, is always a good thing. And because I don't have to place so many orders, I don't get the temptation to really buy anything new or try new products. If I was placing an order every couple of months, I think I would definitely have the temptation to spend more money and try new things. And that's kind of what I want to pull back from, and I just want to focus on having a really simple skincare just collection in general. Also had people wanting to know how I can get through so many products, or like, for example, I had someone asking how I can get through one of these a month. I started this on the 1st of January because I put dates on everything as well from when I started it. So I actually opened this on the 1st of the 1st, and I'm only probably a quarter way through, and it's currently 24th. In winter, I probably go through more of this because my skin is a little bit more dehydrated. But I also use like this, for example, on my body and in my scalp when my scalp's not doing well, and in winter I tend to dry out and I need the moisture, and that's just really calming for my skin. So I hope that explanation gives you a better understanding on what I'm working towards. I think the biggest products that I want to hit this year, or try to start at least making major moves on, is my makeup collection. Some of the makeup I've had for so long. It's definitely expired, but it doesn't smell or irritate my skin, so I'm gonna start trying to work through some of them products, especially the lip products, because I just wanna simplify every aspect in my life essentially. Now that I've done my skincare, I'm just gonna put in this Nioxin hair fall serum, which Abby Young recommended for people who are losing their hair. So I'm just kind of like part my hair like this and just do a few sprays in my hair. So that's skincare hair, and then I'm just gonna put this Emco Beauty Overnight Lip Mask. I hope what I've said in this section of the video, it just clarifies a few questions that got raised from that video. But let me know if you have any other questions, and I'm happy to answer them as we go through this series, this journey. So I think I'm on my last use of this sunscreen. I'm just gonna cut it open. There's actually so much product still in there, so I might get 2 more uses out of it. Actually, I think I'm just going to use it all up. You can never have too much sunscreen. It's a little bit deceiving because the bottom's white. I think I'll have 1 more use in this. Yay! Might use a little bit of this tonight. It is my hair wash day. I'm going to put this on my scalp. Then I'm going to use this OGX Coconut Miracle Oil on the ends of my hair before I wash my hair tonight. I really don't like this. It smells so gross. It smells like a chemical, which it probably is in its defense. Okay, now I'm gonna put some oil on. I cut this open before my shower because it wouldn't squeeze out anymore. And I did use some of it, but I think there's probably another use in here. But I'm hoping to be finished this when I wash my hair in 3 days time. But exciting news, I did finish this product here. What I did was I put it on my hair and then I just left it on my hair for 5 minutes like it says. And then I just filled it up with a little bit of water and gave it a little shake. And then I just, when I was washing out my hair, I just ran that through my hair just because I couldn't get any out with my finger. But this is an empty. So I did mention in my last video, my inventory video, that I do have a lot of hair serums because I'm having issues with my hair falling out quite a bit. Start of December, I did have a blood test, but because my CRP was a little bit elevated, it can give a false iron reading. So she recommended I have another test in like 6 to 8 weeks, which I am at that point now. So I will be getting another test soon, and hopefully I just find out I have some iron deficiency and I can start taking some supplements, and hopefully that will help with my hair shedding because it's getting to the point where it is crazy. When I showered, I'll insert a clip of how much hair came out of my head, and that was after actually brushing my hair before I got in the shower, and that clump is just from me combing my hair with a wide tooth comb while there's conditioner in my hair. So I just put some of this deodorant, so the ends leave-in conditioner. And then next I'm going to put some of this treatment oil, which this is one of the products that I've had probably since 2010. I believe it is discontinued. They do have a website, but they're not selling any products anymore. So this is something I really want to get through in the next few months. And it's just a really, really light oil, which I like. And that's why I'm really making sure that all my ends are covered. Hair fall serum on my roots. I have thought about stopping using that product because until I have my blood results back, is there any point in trying to help my hair thicken and not fall out of my head? Probably not, especially when my hair falls out, which you can actually see all the like hair follicles, like the balls of hair follicles, so it's definitely like ripping from the root. Sorry about that. And then I'm just going to finish it off with this aroma oil spray. I've also had this from probably 2010 and I just want to use this up. I think this is meant to be used as more of a finishing spray to make it look really shiny, but I just put it on with wet hair. Good morning. Let's get ready for work. It's currently 5:30 a.m. and we've just come off a long weekend and I do want to go nearly finish this primer. Tonight, to take my makeup off, I am going to use the Body Shop Chamomile Scrumptious Makeup Cleansing Butter. And I'm so close to finishing. but I don't think I'm going to be able to use it all tonight, unfortunately. I think it's probably got 2 more uses in it, and I only use this one when I take my makeup off, but we'll see. And it has been a very long week. I had a 3-day weekend and it's only Thursday, but it feels like it should have been Friday 2 days ago. But one more day of work and then it's a weekend. Also not feeling the best. I'm just about to have my shower. I'm not gonna wash my hair tonight because tomorrow I am skin needling. So I thought that I would wash my hair and do skin needling in the same night, just so I feel super duper clean. And I'm also changing my bed sheets tomorrow, and when I change my bed sheets, I just like having, like, I'm just gonna feel like a whole new person when I go to bed. But I'm just gonna use some cleansing oil, about 1.5 to 2 pumps, and I also really like massaging this into my skin for at least 1 minute. But yeah, as I'm skin needling tomorrow night, unfortunately some of the products that, you know, I've got 1 or 2 uses left in them and I thought I would get done, I won't be getting done because I don't really like using products with active ingredients on my skin a few days leading up to skin needling and at least a whole week after. So I'll be using a lot of my like sensitive products, I guess, that just focuses on hydration for the next week. But yeah, I have had the opportunity to finish a few products. I didn't film a lot of them because when I finished them, because I guess I wasn't really sure how I was going to like record all this, but I will take you through all the products I've used at the end. But I think February will be a very good month for finishing up stuff I want to use, and I don't want to cheat and use like all of my samples in 1 month because that's not how I would technically use them normally anyway. Like, I don't want to bombard my skin with all of these new products. I want to just like use one, go back to my regular routine and see how it affects my skin, and then try another one maybe the next week. So we'll see how that goes. I definitely think February is going to be a good month to get through quite a few products. It is bedtime, so I'm going to do my bedtime routine that I try to do every night. So first thing I do is just put on and over this MCO Beauty overnight lip mask. This one's in berry, it smells really good. And if I don't like wipe it off in my sleep, sometimes I wake up and it's still like on my lips. As a hand cream, I've been using this Banging Body fragrance-free firming lotion as a hand cream. I did buy these a few years ago. It still smells fine, but yeah, I've just been using it on my hands as a hand cream. I did previously use it on my face as my day and night moisturizer, but I just tried something else and I'm really enjoying all my Korean skincare. I am tracking this quite well. I've probably got this much left, which is exciting, and then I've got 2 other tubes that I'll work through. 1 more work day and then it is the weekend, thank God. Hi all, it's Friday and I've just washed my hair and I've just finished my first hair product, I think, of my project pan. So I had cut it open last time, but now it's all used up. So I'm going to go put this in my empties box, which is a shoebox. I do write dates on the back of the products so I know when I opened them. And I started using this on the 27th of November. So it took about 2 months to get through this. I do want to say though that I didn't use it every single time that I washed my hair. And I washed my hair every 3 days. 4 days in this case, but normally every 3 days. Because I'm trying to use up a treatment. But yeah, so that's another product done. So these 4 products are products that I won't be repurchasing. I've got this shampoo, which is my favorite shampoo ever, but it's been discontinued. So once I use this up, I'll be moving on to their sister brand. Same with this oil, it's been discontinued, but I never have really used it, so I won't be repurchasing it. Same with this Neon & Co treatment oil. I bought this a very long time ago. I bought these two oils actually a very long time ago, but I've just never really consistently used them, so as when they're used up I won't be repurchasing. And then this L'Oreal Growth Booster Anti-Pore Scalp Serum. I don't particularly like it, so I'll mark these. So I'm just going to get a torch, which is my phone. On the back here, this is where I started when I started tracking my products on the 30th of November. I used about a finger width in the month of December here, and now we'll see how much I've used in January. So I'm gonna date it the 1st of the 2nd. So I've been pretty consistent with that product, so I'll probably be done with it. Or look, I think I'm probably take me just over a month to use the rest of it, but I'm so close. Next is this oil. So I started here on this bottom line, and I've been really consistent with this product in the month of January, which I'm really glad about. And I'm currently sitting, I will be keeping that up in the month of February. Next is this treatment oil. So I did start, as you can see here, on the 1st of the 1st. And I am currently here, but that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. So I might have like maybe like 4 or 5 months left of this product. And last but not least is this. So this is where I started on the 1st of the 1st, and I'm down to this one here. So that is the 1st of the 2nd. Perfect. So that's them 4 products done. So next I've got this Hair for Defense serum. So I actually did finish one of these bottles off on the 13th. It did have a tiny little bit left over, but I just bought it into here because I literally couldn't pump it out. That's how much I've used in about 15 days, and I use this in my hair every day. Next is this Coconut Miracle Oil by OGX. I only use this occasionally at the moment. I use Bond Repairs, and I don't use it in my hair when I'm using Rom Repairs, so not much use. So with my mouthwash, I've got this 473ml bottle, and I've been topping it up with this 1 litre, and I'm pretty sure the rest of this can fit in here now. So I'm going to pour this into there, and I should have another empty. So that means I have another empty for January. Also, what I'm going to do today, because these are all 3D white strips 6 months expired, I'm going to try and use them quickly, but not too quickly because these make my gums really sensitive. So I'm going to use one of these tonight. I think I've only used maybe 1 this month, so I'm gonna try and use like 1 a week. And that's another product done. So today that is 3 products, which I am pretty happy with. Hi everyone, welcome to the final part of the video where I go through how many products I used for the month of January. Halfway through the month I was like, I haven't really used anything up, but I think I'm pretty happy with the amount that I've used in the month of January. I've used some hair, skincare, dental products, which is good. So I think I'm happy with this. I didn't want to use, for example, all of my sample products in the first month just so I get my numbers up. I'm going to use products how I would use them and implement like samples once at a time. So yeah, let's go through what products I used in the month of January. So the first category we're going to start off with is skincare. So first I finished this Skin 104 Centella Light Cleansing Oil. I only had a little bit left when I started in the month of January, but that is done and I've replaced that with my Haru Haru Cleansing Oil. I really did like this, but I did want to give the Haru Haru one a go. Next I used this sample, which is Centella Poremizing Deep Cleansing Foam. This is a really intense cleanser. I actually felt like my skin was squeaky clean after, but I don't think I will repurchase this. I think it's just a little bit too harsh. Next is this face mask, sheet mask. I have so many of these and I really enjoy these. Next is the Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun and Rice Probiotics Sunscreen. Finished this and I really like it, but it was more of like a no makeup day sunscreen for me because I do have oily skin. So for the category of skincare, I used 4 products, which I'm happy with. Actually, I don't know if I'm happy. I feel like I could have used more, but I'm not going to use something, as I've said before, just to use it. For makeup and like lip care products, I did finish this Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I liked, and it was very luxurious, but I think I will be sticking with the MCO Beauty one. It's just easier for me to get, and I actually feel like it's a little bit more moisturizing. But also, if you don't want to buy a dupe, I would definitely recommend this. One product for lip products. Next, we're going to go into hair care. So for hair care, I've actually used 3 products, which is good. So I finished one of this Sur 100 Collagen Ceramide Coating Protein Treatment. Next is this Nioxone Hair Fall Defense Serum. Next is the L'Oreal Glycolic Goth. I don't use this very often in my hair, every couple of weeks, but I finally got through a bottle of that. So I do really like these 3 products. So that's 3 hair products down. And last but not least is dental. So I finished 1 liter of this Thermobreath Dental Oral Rinse. So I've been topping my smaller bottle with this, but this is done, which is really exciting. And I really like it. Next is this Colgate toothpaste. This was a sample size and I was put off using it for such a long time, but I actually really liked this, and I think that this will be my next toothpaste that I buy once I get through my Sensodyne products. So try your samples because you might be surprised and actually like them. And last but not least, I used 2 of these Oral-B 3D whitening strips, which is good. So I think I have about 8 left, which hopefully I can get through in the next few months. So for the month of January, I've actually used up 12 products. A few of them are samples, but I'm still going to count them as a full product. But that is really good progress, I think, anyway. And hopefully in the month of February, I can finish a couple more. So I do want to say before I end this video, thank you so much for everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed my first update. I am going to try and improve the way I do it. I want to film like more daily little clips, and hopefully I don't forget about anything. But if you have any recommendations, let me know. Also, if you're doing Project Pan, please let me know below. If you have videos, send me a link to it so I can watch it, because I am still obsessed with Project Pan videos. If you don't have a video, let me know down below how you're tracking it and how many products you used up in the month of January. And let's see how many products in the month of February we can use up. Thanks for watching. Bye.